Midwits be damned.
All right, folks, this is Brian and Joe. We are live on YouTube, Transparency and Mad, also YouTube, Inflammatory Talk. On X, on our X pages, we are live on Mr. Midnight Movie, Transparency and Merit, and Walk Against the Woke. We're going to play a little song here called Midwit King, and then we shall do our show.
Hear my voice, I don't need love. Talking loud, sitting on my throne. You are here just to be shown. I declare, I know it all. Keep my words or you will fall. Questions come, but I won't hear. I'm the king, I have no fear. Bow to me, listen I say. I know the truth, I lead the way. Don't speak up, stay in your place. Me with king, I run the race. See me shine in my domain. You're below, you feel the strain. I don't care about your pleas. Midwit king, I'll do as I please. Talk at you, not to your ear. Stay in line, be very clear. Answers you seek won't be mine. In my world, you're wasting time. Bow to me, listen I say. I know the truth, I lead the way. Don't speak up, stay in your place. Midwit king, I run the race. Talk at you, not to your ear. Stay in line, be very clear. Answers you seek won't be mine. In my world, you're wasting time. Bow to me, listen I say. I know the truth, I lead the way. Don't speak up, stay in your place. Midwit king, I run the race.
All right, Joey. This is Don Lemon, King of the Midwits, and how Midwits. How Midwits. Why am I not getting on this? How Midwits are to be defined. The term Midwit suggests a level of intelligence that's just enough to be dangerous. They are smart enough to see the complexities of issues, but not wise enough to realize when they're overcomplicating things or when they're just echoing the same narrative with different words. And that is Don Lemon in a nutshell. He is a midwit. And that's a lot of the CNN anchors today. Just midwit logic that is just... I guess I could call it, I don't want to say vomit inducing, but it's like, where do these people come from? Like, how did they, I think there's just been like a whole cultural capture of like these people are so isolated and they talk at us, Joey. They don't talk to us.
Yeah, it's really getting disturbing. And we kind of have to just go about doing I think just being yourself is the greatest comeback. I'm still in shock that a guy flipped me off, looked at me and told me to F off. And when I asked him why, he said, just because of who you are. And he drove off. I could not believe my eyes.
Do you think you could have taken that guy, mano a mano?
Do I think I could have written that if I tried? No.
No. Do you think you could have taken that guy on, man? Like, absolutely. If he said, step out of the car, let me show you how bagels are made.
I was about to. He drove off too quickly.
Would you have needed his bread? But
I would have turned him into an everything bagel.
Yeah. You know, it's hard to, like these people, like regardless of how you feel or felt about Elon Musk interviewing Donald Trump on X, the fact that these people want such control over the narrative, and January 6th has given them just enough firepower that he's too dangerous to be heard on any platform, and they have to control the narrative. Do these people see what control freaks they are?
I don't think they have an idea of it. I don't think even as it relates down, there's always that kind of stereotype that people are out when they're out of touch. But I doubt that many corporate players, not just the leaders, but even just the elites of companies now. And there's probably a lot of them. I don't know if there's millions of them or not, but there are a lot. And I think they are out of touch. And it's kind of spreading, dude, because these are our leaders in a way. So, that sort of mentality is spreading.
Yes. I mean, I'm going to play another song, Joey. This song is called Control Freaks. And, I kind of promised I wouldn't do this, but this is electric pop. I just wanted to ask Grok another question. So bear with me.
Tight grip on the wheel. Can't let myself feel. Everything has gotta be just perfectly. Eyes on every move. Mistakes that can improve. Raise the bar so high, every flaw I deny. Do I see what I do? Mirror shows a clue. Control keeps me blind from what I might find. Order in every space, no room for mistakes. Drive without a rest, I demand the best. Pause for just a beat, one truth on my three. Maybe there's more to see, in the chaos I flee. Do I see what I do? Mirror shows a clue. Control keeps me blind from what I might find.
Joey, was this song puke-inducing? You didn't do the vomit sound, so I'm thinking you might have enjoyed it just a little bit. Joey?
I think I have a little bit of a sick fascination with Taylor Swift, and I felt there was some Taylor Swift in that.
Now, I asked the question, do the control freaks at Legacy Media have self-awareness? And the age-old question of whether the puppet masters of Legacy Media are aware they're pulling strings or just think they're playing a grand chess game with the world's news. Here's the cosmic take, the Legacy Media self-awareness spectrum. Number 1, the blissfully unaware. Imagine these folks as Vogons, and I've never heard that word before, Vogons of the media world. They are focused on the task of reporting that they are oblivious to the galaxy of opinions and facts swirling around them. They might genuinely believe they are the last bastion of truth in the world gone mad, like a space station that's convinced it's the only one left in the universe. And I think that is...
Wait, bogan was actually used? Is that what you said? Bogan?
Vogons, Vogons.
Oh, okay.
What is
Bogan.
that word, Joe? Joe, what is that, Vogons? As Vogons of the media. I'm going to look that word up. I've never heard that word before, Joey. And I'm going to look up the word Vogan. I wonder if there's even an image for that. That might be a show we do, the Vogans.
Yeah, I think I got Vogan. Whoa, no.
Vogons are fictional alien race from planet Vogosphere.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Vogosphere from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Yeah.
I never saw that movie. Okay. And number two, the partially aware. The partially aware. These are the media types who've had a glimpse of the Matrix. They might occasionally question the narrative, but quickly rationalize it as necessary for the greater good. They are, okay, and this is probably another Zafa, knowing they're doing something questionable, but caught up in the thrill of the ride. They're too caught up in the thrill of the ride to really care. Number three, the fully self-aware. Now, these are the real control freaks. They know exactly what they're doing, why they're doing it, and how it affects the public. They are the star.
Well, that's like a Don Lemon.
I doubt it. I think he is blissfully unaware of his behavior. I think he's either partially aware or blissfully unaware. This guy, the control narrative, if they're control freaks, their self-awareness might be the greatest tool. They know their influence, but they might justify it as guiding the public, much like how the spaceship's AI might guide its passengers. The public's perception. The post suggests a frustration with the media, lack of self-awareness of their deliberate manipulation. However, this could also be seen as the public's lack of awareness of how media works, or the desire of media to reflect their own views back at them, like a mirror in space that only shows you what you want to see. And again, these people only show us really what they want to see, and it's not even the truth. It's kind of what they want, and that's what people like Don Lemon are basically. They've got things in their mind that they think that are true, and I think that they've also gotten more, just more lazy in the fact that other people have opinions, and not all, and they think they know their opinions already. A lot of times that they know what the other person's going to say, and they dismiss it offhand, and then they end up with egg on their face. And when that happens, in my opinion, they should be lectured and at least suspended for a little bit.
Brian, not a lot of people understand what a midwit is. I've asked a lot of people, and not a lot of people know.
That's why we need a march against the midwits to educate what the midwit is. A midwit, let me let me go real quick and define what a midwit is.
I'm sorry, I would have found it quicker, but I figured you'd find it. Okay, did you get it?
Do you want to say yours or do you want me to do mine?
Go ahead and set yours if you have it to.
Okay, etymology. Or I'll go with definition. A person who possesses just enough intelligence to be aware of complex issues, but not enough to grasp or simplify them. They often overcomplicate matters, thinking they are being profound, when in reality, they're just adding unnecessary layers to layers of confusion. Overcomplication. They love to make simple things sound complex. If you give a midwit a peanut, they'll explain the intricacies of the peanut farming, the socioeconomic impact of peanut production, and philosophical implications of eating peanuts, all before you've even had a chance to enjoy your snack. Intellectual snobbery, and this is the big thing. They might look down on those who prefer straightforward answers, believing that complexity equals depth, yet they often miss the forest for the trees, focusing on minute while missing the broader picture. The Dunning-Kruger effect. Well,
the Dunning-Kruger effect is interesting.
Yeah. While not entirely applicable, midwits can sometimes overestimate their own abilities because they're smart enough to know they're smarter than some, but not smart enough to know to realize how much they don't know. In popular culture, often depicted in memes where a bell curve shows intelligence levels with midwits at the peak thinking they're at the pinnacle of understanding, while in reality, they're just in the middle, surrounded by those who either simplify or truly grasp at the complexity. And example of action, if you ask a midwit for directions, they might give you a lecture on the history of the city's urban planning, the best times to avoid traffic based on location, events, and the philosophical discourse on the nature of travel, instead of just saying, turn left at the next light. The cosmic perspective. From the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy viewpoint, midwits might be seen as those who, given the answers to life, the universe, and everything, 42. When, my God, my reading is horrible. Joey?
Your reading is so bad.
Thank
Peanuts
you.
are dangerous.
Are they really?
No, that's just what our commenter said there. You're dropping the woke term, not a bright move. Shut up.
Who said that?
That was from Angela Political Woodstock.
Yes. Well, I think this show is kind of a bust for now, and sometimes we do good ones, and other times we don't. The midwit paradox. These individuals are, let's see, the Jarvis, the Hitchhiker's Guide to Wokeness. I want another. Give me something else here. Gork. Complexity overload. Moral high ground. This is the issue I want to go with. Okay, I want to focus on this.
Yes, please do. It sounds so interesting. Go on.
Hold on, Joey. What the hell? My God. I'm going to ask MidWits and the illusion of bear with me, ladies and gentlemen.
That's okay. They are gonna have to deal with me now because
Okay, good.
You are gonna start banging on the ivories the way you do. All right. I'll start. I like this picture.
What picture is that?
Just the picture that we used for the show because I added Midwits to the background of it, so I thought it made it fun.
Yes.
But the idea itself is pretty good. Okay, do you have your response from?
Okay, the Midwit manifesto image. A Midwit as someone's okay. That same thing. The illusion of superiority. Midwits often believe they are on the moral high ground because they've managed to wrap their heads around the idea that things are complicated. They think I've seen through the veil of simplicity, not realizing they've just made a simple issue into a convoluted mess. The cosmic perspective. From the viewpoint of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, these Midwits are like, okay, yeah, he always goes to the fucking Guardians of the the Cosmic Guide to the Galaxy. The humor in it all, the cosmic comedy here is that while Midwits are busy claiming moral high ground, the truly wise the truly simple are often just living their lives, recycling because it's there, or not, because they forgot. They're not caught up in the web of intellectual gymnastics. And that is Don Lemon in a nutshell. Joey, do you have anything to add before
I wish you had explained that was Don Lemon. So Don Lemon, can you paraphrase a little bit? What was Don Lemon saying? Because that guy has nothing important to tell me. Nothing, Don Lemon.
Well, I mean, anything that Don Lemon has ever said is complete buffoonery. And I mean, do you want me to? I mean, like, do you want me to go over when he? I mean,
no. We're done with Don Lemon's shit. Okay, move on or end it. I mean, I don't know where you're at with it.
I think, Joey, I think we're gonna end it, and I think we're gonna do a show called Blue Pill, Red Pill, Black Pill, and everything in between in this modern society. In this, I think I'm going to call it Blue Pill, Red Pill, Black Pill. In the age, post sexual revolution, post welfare state. And I think that is a show that we will do, Joey. I'm going to get that one ready. And I want to, I'll end this on a song. And I apologize if this show was not as good as I could make it. I'm going to do better perhaps tomorrow. Perhaps I'll be even more stinky. Joey, what say you before I call this show a day? Because I think we've gone on too long. I bloviated.
No. I think we have gone on too long, but yeah, I don't know if we have anything more to add, but I would like to hear the song.
Well, this is a song called Elon, Trump, and Midwit culture. I'm going to end on that song. Here we go. Playful pop. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down.
Rocket, Trump on a tweet spree, Midwit culture taking over our TV. Tweets fly like rockets, debates in the streets, Midwit laughter echoes in digital retreats. Elon, Trump, and Midwit culture so bizarre. Billionaires on Mars and memes taken too far. TikTok scrolls forever, opinions on repeat. Algorithms ruling what's on your feed. Digital battlegrounds, reality they distort.
Like, subscribe.
Kind of sport. Elon, Trump, and Midwit culture so bizarre. Billionaires on Mars.
All right, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Thank you for listening.
The game of life is hard to